So we're recording now, Barry. We're out of Port Augusta on the western side of the Flinders Ranges, the route that most people don't come by. We're travelling from south to north. We stop somewhere between Yarra and Barney Duta tonight, and then end up the back way either to Lee Creek Station or Warrabidina and hit the main highway somewhere south of Parachilna. Tomorrow, after camping out in the bush somewhere on this side of the Flinders, but I thought I'd take this picture while the sun is coming in from the west hand side, because this will make much better pictures than it would tomorrow.
It's amazing.
Here he is, Barry, the travelling bush. We've had a bit of a delay starting. It's now 4:18 in the afternoon, but as according to plan, any time after 4 o'clock is the time to start camp, so that we blow the swags out before it gets dark and gather some firewood. It's a bloody nice night. We've had storms come through here in South Australia, and this is sort of like the calm between two storms. We're expecting more storms next couple of days, but we checked the weather. I don't think we'll camp in a creek bed tonight, Barry.
I don't think so.
Because the flash floods come down through here. There are actually a number of very famous graves up through here this way. Proby's grave comes to mind. He was caught in a flash flood. What I like about this western Flinders Ranges is you can sort of, for the first time ever, you can see on this western side where the Flinders Ranges actually start after this length of plains. That's Emmerich Station over there. Just stopping for a quick photo shoot. So here we are, somewhere between Yarra and Buckaringa, on our way up the back way to Willochra and Parachilna. And Barry's got his fucking...
How about that?
Yeah, that's an exchange hotel meat tray, Barry.
Thank you very much. Damo.
And here it is before Barry got his fangs on it. Exchange hotel meat tray, sausage, and a few other little bits and pieces. And glass of red.
About what?
Well, about how cold you are next to the fire.
I am so hot I can't go anywhere. John Bolton keeps putting wood on the fire. He keeps moving back. And I said, where can I go? I've got a ute here.
But why is a ute there? Because it's next to the track. And why is it next to the track?
To keep John Bolton safe from the people passing by.
It's to stop potential. We're here on a Friday night, and we're only about 100 k's north of Port Augusta, and we don't know if young locals might have a few drinks and decide to go spotlighting, so we make sure the vehicle protects our swag. That's Barry's swag right next to his vehicle. That's my swag there.
Further away from anybody, and I'm roasting my nuts.
And he's too lazy to get up.
That's basically it.
And he's got a glass of red, he's had a few beers, he's had a wonderful steak.
And a sausage.
And a sausage, and some capsicum, and some onion, and a roll with cheese and bacon on top. 2 actually.
Did I mention I had a few beers?
And a few beers. And we're Australian. And this
we're in the base of the Flinders Ranges.
And this is what we do. Well, here we are with the sun rising in the east over the Flinders. And Big Brekkie coming up. And I've got this new espresso coffee machine, which I might show you. Oh, good. Well, here we are in outback South Australia. Well, it feels like the outback, although it's only about 80 kilometres north of Port Augusta. And we're on the western side of the Flinders Ranges.
Brahman, isn't it?
Yeah. Going back to his mates. Now one's across, you've got to be careful, the others might ride across the joiner. How good is this? Hello. Barry and I were just talking about how terrific it is to be coming up the extreme western side of the Flinders Ranges instead of the eastern side, or through the guts where everybody goes. And we're just coming in. We're sort of parallel with where Hawker is at the moment, maybe not that far north yet, but we're on the extreme west side, coming into some beautiful creek country here, which would potentially make a wonderful campsite, although not while there's possible flash floods going on. So we'll just see as we come over this creek what it's going to be like. Barry fully focused, having narrowly missed kangaroos. There's quite a lot of stock around here as well as wildlife, though we haven't seen any emus yet. And the road is exceedingly good, and we're both guessing that's because of the lack of heavy traffic. You know, the Udinadatta track, which I was up for 6 weeks ago, was absolute shit by comparison to this road, but except for the creek crockers. No water about, even though we were told, you know, the weather reports would lead you to believe it's like storm events. So we've come across this bit of a miracle. Just by exploring, this would have made an ideal campsite last night, but the water goes. Here's our car. We packed the paddle boards to come up the Flinders Ranges, and as some of my mates say, sometimes, John, you do things just so you can talk about it. But this is, I'm going to say, at least 1.5 kilometres long, and we're going to go around under that tree over there at the base of the hill, light a fire so we can get warm, and then we're going to put the wetsuits on, go paddleboarding, have some lunch. I freely accept the criticism that I like to talk about some of the less conventional things that I do, and I do like that. But I'm truly in the moment here now, enjoying it for what it is. This is a completely spontaneous. We brought the paddle boards just in case we could find a stretch of water. I've already got mine launched down there. We got a fire started here. We've sort of done our morning ablutions, and the fire is for if we do fall in the creek and get a bit cold, we got it ready to get warm when we get out. Just going to change the camera. So vehicle, that's Barry's paddleboard there. He's gone off to do his ablutions. That's the fire. This is my board here. I'm about to put my wetsuit on. And obviously we won't go far down that way because it dries up. But this way, it goes right up. There's a little bit there which we might just have to walk through, and then go right up around the corner for, I don't know how far it's going to go. It's going to be great. It is now running, so just keep pointing it on me if you would. And if you could get down to the water's edge, because that way you'll be able to look up and see the cliffs. And I'm just going to go around, turn around and come back out. Just take shots, and then I can still shot those. You're supposed to be pointing it at me.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well,
I thought, didn't know you were ready.
it's running, don't touch it. It's running. Oh, that's what I said.
Well, I didn't know you were ready. Stop whinging.
Alternative launch method. If you wouldn't mind coming down to bank, because then you get a view up the creek, and I'm just going to go up to that first point. Like I say, this saves you taking stills, because I can when I get home, I'll edit it. You got the fenders in the back?
Yeah.
Paddleboarding. Western Flinders Ranges. Northwestern Flinders Ranges. Thanks, guys. All good?